Why must we vote for the ANC? They don't deserve our vote.
So who are you voting for?
Even if I have to vote for the Daga party, I will vote for them.
Plus.
I'd even vote for them than vote for the ANC. I vote for anybody else but the ANC.
And is all coloured people in Western Cape feeling like you feel?
Most of them, the majority of the coloured people in the Western Cape.
So that means that ANC will never get this province?
We hope not. But what they're doing is they're busing the black people in from different provinces and bringing them into Cape Town and letting them vote in our area.
How do they do that?
They go up and they bus them in, and then they give them little plot numbers or whatever, and they go and register in certain areas, and that is how they are able to vote in Cape Town.
Yeah. Don't you like the ANC or don't you like the black ones?
I would say I don't like, yeah.
Be honest. You
I don't like the black people.
Why not?
Just because. We were reared in...
It's like that. I don't like black people either.
There you go. So it's just, you don't like black people. I don't like black people.
It's like me, I don't like...
But you don't have a reason for it. Then it's just pure racism, no?
It's not racism, it is how we were reared that way. And so you just don't like black people.
Are they so different? I mean, am I so different of you? Is a black man a woman so different of you?
Yes.
In which ways? Enlighten me.
They might have the education, they might have the money, they might have whatever. But the fact remains is they're still black.
So what? So what?
What? They're black. It's just, it's a... When I grew up as a young girl, we had apartheid era, and that is how we were reared. The white man, then the coloured man, then the black man. And, where's my sugar? White man, coloured man, Indian, and then the black man.
Kleurlingen of zogenaamde colored people hadden het onder het apartheidsregime net iets minder erg te verduren dan de zwarte. Dus wanneer het ANC in de macht komt in 1994, zal die de kleurlingen minder voordelen geven dan de zwarte, zogenaamd omdat ze minder previously disadvantaged waren. Er is nog altijd heel wat vrevel en racisme onder de bevolkingsgroep in Zuid-Afrika.
It's just some black people are hectic, dude. They fucking steek each other with bottle cop and fucking push each other.
Okay, but that's different what you say now. If you say I don't like black people in general, that's different than saying some black people are hectic. I mean, that's not the same. If you're generalizing upon some individuals, you're racist. Sorry to say so.
Cool.
Yeah, but it is like that. I mean, if the woman she says, I don't like black people, and I ask her why, she says just because. Sorry, but that's racist. I can understand. I didn't have her experience. I mean, I don't blame her for that. Maybe she had some very bad, ugly experience with black people. I can understand that. But face the facts, it's pure racism.
Oh, he's got no clue. He was born 3 years before the democracy was like in place. He's got no idea about the atrocities of apartheid. And they're not teaching it in schools, really.
No, but that has nothing to do with it. If he says, I don't like black people, or you don't have to have lived through apartheid to...
No, but it's a cultural thing. It's something that he was born with.
Well, because he's Afrikaans.
It's racism. You know, he doesn't really understand why he's racist, but his parents were racist, his grandparents were racist, his great-grandparents were racist. It's cellular memory. It's something that he's always gonna have in him unless he makes a conscious decision to be educated about what happened and decide that, okay, fuck this is something that I actually don't believe in. So that's why I say this generation, my brother's 10 years younger than me. I was still a little kid when I can remember going to trains and post office and beaches. Blankes alleen. He doesn't know what that's like. They really have no clue.
We zijn op weg naar een kiesmeeting van de Democratische Alliantie, de partij van Helen Zille. Westkaap is de enige provincie in Zuid-Afrika die wellicht niet door het ANC zal ingepalmd worden. En dat is vooral te danken aan de kleurlingen die massaal voor die eis staan.
And Helen Zille is quite proactive in the poorer communities within Cape Town. I mean, she's personally involved. She attends rallies, she goes on marches, and she does this stuff. So she's got quite a good support base in Mitchell's plan in the coloured areas of Western Cape. I think a lot of people are going to vote for her.
We komen net te laat om Helen Zille, het oppositiekopstuk, nog bezig te horen. Maar volgens een supporter waren ze met bijna 1000, de mensen die naar haar kwamen luisteren. Twee hardcore militanten leggen uit waarom ze niet voor het ANC stemmen, maar voor een witte.
Yeah, we feel, we are considered black. When it suits the ANC, they include us colours as black.
Yes,
but otherwise, we don't exist, if I may say that. And you know why? Mostly coloureds go for a leader like Helen Zille, F.W. de Klerk. Because we feel in the past, we had apartheid, we have freedom now. But you know, some people claim you don't have freedom because you can't even go outside your door and you might be hit by a bullet or being stabbed or raped. Look at the rape figures in this country, no? So, but if you go everywhere, and I'm proud to be called coloured.
Yes, that's our identity.
I don't see it as I'm a race. I'm a human being. God created all of us humans. But go around and you hear coloureds tell you they counted under the old apartheid government, and that's why they put their trust in a white. No, we don't want to use colour, but you'll hear that a lot from the coloureds because they know they can trust a white man.
Das ist ein Mama.
Ja.
She rocks, dude.
Ook Nathalie's kleurlingen, net als haar moeder, die nog het volgende kwijt wil.
The colored community lost heart because of the apartheid system. We weren't so emphatic about education because even though you could give your children education, the thing was that you couldn't, there was no future in it. Even though if you were educated, you were still subject to doing menial work. You know, you were sort of regarded as a second, third class citizen, and I think that was the heart feeling of the coloured community in that, because even though you had education, you were still treated. And I think lots of families lost heart in that. What's the sense of having education and you were still treated and given menial jobs? I think that was the whole crux of the matter. Well, today it is a different story, and so yeah.
What do you mean a different story?
Well, my view is that it is now reversed apartheid, because now it's the blacks, and in the coloured community it's still back at the bottom. That's my view.